All right, hello champions, we are live. All right, so we're gonna be doing some Showdown. All right, well, my cat wants to come in or not. All right, she wants to come on me. All right, let's grab her. I don't want her to get hurt. As you can see, she just got surgery. She's got her old belly that was razored, or I don't know how you call it. All right, so gotta make sure she doesn't hurt herself. So let's pick some targets, and she has a cone so she doesn't lick it. She just had surgery like 3 days ago or so. Not rubber band that she ate. She ate my daughter air elastics. So yeah, that was an unexpected $3,000 that I had to spend on that. Come on, anyone I can target? Oh, no one. Right. Right. How's the showdown going for you guys? I did just a few matches so far. I think I'm not even at 1500 yet. All right, so we don't have any black there. We don't have any red either. Let's take away his blue, I guess. You can't pass 300. That sucks. Definitely got to find a way to get over 500. Yeah, now we're gonna have... I'll use this one anyway. But we'll take the other right here. Got an extra turn on that, but I won't get to use it. Got your 7K already, Kyle. Nice. I've seen some people get it like in 2 hours. That was pretty fast. Oh, Macho got a free turn. Really? That sucks. Should have got this one, but whatever. That'll do more than I need to. Winners, Roman, like I told you already 2 times, are going to be Monday night. It was also literally on screen the whole video in big ass letter on the bottom for those of you that are like having hearing issues. It's like all the way during the whole video saying when I'm doing the drawing. Cole, best tip for free-to-play is to make sure that you spend those rare resources on your greatest characters so that you don't waste them on guys that are going to be useless 2 months from now. Because obviously you're not going to be able to update or to upgrade all your characters, so you got to make sure that you get the most out of everything you got, and make sure also to only use resources when there's an event that gives you something for it, like a coin event, a TP event, a talent up, those kind of things. No, Druval, I did not pull for Eddie. Like I said, I just spent $3,000 on my cat, so can't really go too crazy on expenses, especially since I haven't worked in 2 months. So, and it's not looking like I'm gonna work for the next 2 or 3 months. So, can't really go crazy on stuff. Got 6 4-star gold, Ashley. That's actually pretty good for 400k. That's really good for 400k. Yeah, and it's my daughter's cat too. I'm definitely not lucky with pets. Like, I had dogs before those 2 cats, and those dogs costing me about 10,000 between them. So yeah, I got expensive pets. I should probably pay for insurance. I'd save money. Yeah, Grim. Yesterday I missed on every freaking tours because I was just way too busy answering everyone and dealing with drama, and it was just a lot of Discord. And I basically missed on every tour. And then I checked how many messages do I have left, and I had like 916. But by the time I finished reading it, I was already at 918, I believe. Like, I was 5 days late, something like that. That was like the more late I've been in quite a while. Normally I'm under 2-3 days for YouTube messages and stuff like that. Discord, I'm usually like answering within an hour or so. It depends who else you got, Cole. Hitman ain't that great. I did a preview, well, not a preview, but I did a Forgotten Gem video on him that shows you what he can do if you have everything you need. Uh, he's not a bad character. He's a good character, but he's not a great character. Yeah, actually, it's a lot. Like, on a normal day, I get somewhere between 400 and 500 messages on a normal day. Now, imagine if there's an event that the shit hit the fan, like most event basically. That's gonna those messages are gonna skyrocket. Hey, Joven. Hey, Steven. This is gonna hurt. Boom shakalaka. 400k right there. Let's do the finisher. Yeah, that's probably the two that I use the most for different stuff too. Ashley Hogan and Booker T Hall of Fame. They're just like so great at everything. You did the dodge only work for 2 classes. The tricksters can dodge moves, and the acrobat can dodge the gem damage. That's the only 2 class that can dodge stuff, and it's a small percentage. It's always annoying, and it always happens when you don't want it to, but it is a small percentage. I don't remember the exact percentage, but I think it's 5%, something like that. $8 up. Every time I start recording, that's the moment that she gets up. It's like unmistakable every time. You mean the amount of the weekly bonus card tick? Like we're getting 18,000 because we stay about 500. That's due to the special event giving out more. Because instead of getting like 200 or 1,000 during the day, you're gonna end up getting like 7,000 or a lot more. I don't know the exact equation for it, but basically if you stay above 500, you're gonna get somewhere between 16 and 18,000. I don't know. I'm gonna go see what's up with my daughter. I'll be right back in a minute. Sorry about that. She didn't want to come bother me because she knew I was recording, but she wanted a hug to go back to bed before, so. Hey, Brian. Well, I don't see the handbag. You got 2 stun immunity strap, Ashley? Damn, that's gonna cost you. Those damn things were really rare and expensive. I don't even have one. I got a skip turn belt on Hogan, so I'm not really bothered by the stun. Like, every once in a blue moon, I'll get annoyed by it, but most of the time they won't get a turn before I can knock the shit out of him. Hey, madame. And hey, I don't know what's your name because it's in Russian. Oh, Ray is like much, much, much better than Jeff Freaks, even without the gear. I haven't yet, Madan, but I don't have the skip turn strap. I got like a plus 3% move damage, so it's pretty useless. The belt was random and I didn't get the good one. Hey, Pyro. Hey, Diana. Oh, you got them from the prize wall, Ashley? Damn, that's some pretty good luck there. Oh, it's in Greek. It looked Russian because it was like weird ass letters. Good defense, Nate? Not really, but seeing Zombie Austin is gonna, like, a lot of people are gonna just pick someone else because they don't want to risk playing against Austin. Ultimately, there's no defense that is gonna win everything because the AI is stupid, so even the best team is gonna be played like a dumbass by the AI, so you're gonna lose most of those defense anyway. Skill plate can only be on legendary straps, Kartik. It's definitely a good strap for him, Madan, but yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get the good one. It's never gonna happen, Robbie. Owen Hart's never gonna be in the game because his widow Marta isn't allowing anything to be done with Art, with Owen Hart. Like, that's why he's not in the Hall of Fame. She doesn't want him in. She doesn't want WWE to have anything to do with him. And this being a WWE licensed game, that means WWE decides who gets in the game. So we're never gonna get Owen Hart until the day that his widow allows it, which is probably going to be never, unless she runs out of money at some point. It's not the Hart family, it's Martha Hart specifically. Because she's having a lot of issue with the Hart family. Hey, Faison. We're having a hard time getting some blacks. This will give me some. This is not going to be enough to knock him out. And Rock is probably going to get him out of the pin. Well, or not, he's going to get himself out of it. And he's going to make the tag probably. It took us way too long to get the black. It took like 3 turns before we could get the black. So we lost a lot of time on that. Yeah, next week's a feud, Kartik. Thanks, Brendo. That's because you need to defeat them multiple times, Taz. Like, you can do that fight 10 times. That's why it says 9 out of 10. That's because you got 9 out of 10 left. Pretty good, big guns. Yeah, Finn is good at 3-star gold. He's okay at 4-star. He lost a lot of his appeal at 4-star. What superstar would I like to see in Champions? Probably guys like Keith Lee right now, for example. Tech Kofi is really good, Strawberry. Mine is just not leveled. Yeah, Taz is never gonna be in the game McKill. He's with AEW and left WWE on pretty bad terms. You can't see my stream, Big Guns. Okay, it's back. I don't know, maybe you had some loading issues. Killer Cross would be nice, but we're very, very far from that. Yeah, APA Bradshaw and Farouk would be awesome. Eddie is much better than Jeff Madan. Hey, Gabriel. New Age Outlaw. Yeah, that'd be nice, although Billy Gunn is with AEW, so that's not gonna happen. Nope, they don't yet, Kartik. I'm sure if they're successful, there's probably going to be a company that gives them a deal or something, but there's not that big of a market for a wrestling game in the first place. Like 2K ain't making a fortune and they're failing at it. Not that I can remember, Taz. It's way too far behind. That's because that's how they make money, Deputy. LOD is never gonna happen either, Nate, because Animal is the one that's dead, I believe, and the other one is suing WWE, so... And same for Demolition, before someone asks. They're also suing WWE. Nope, Ciench, I didn't pull for Eddie. I saved my cat instead. I don't remember anything about Blackman, you did. I don't know if they had issue with him. I don't even remember Chronic. No idea what that is. You probably will regret it, Freaks. Yeah, Ambrose ain't really good. He's not horrible, but he's definitely not great. Hey, I got a proc for my skip turn belt. He dead, Austin. I'm skipping shit. Hey, Vova. I love the Hurricane too, Kyle. He was like the best comic relief there was. Brian Adams and Brian Clark, yeah. Adam Bomb. Pretty much, Ashley. I just posted the preview before I went live. I'm not a big fan of Trickster Android to begin with. Like, he was great before, but with the new meta, he just doesn't put out enough damage to get the job done, and you need to do the move multiple times. So I had a bad feeling that a Showboat version of that was going to be worse, and it's definitely like on par. Not a big fan. I would definitely want her as a coach though, because I would use the hell out of my Hall of Fame as coaches. But yeah, not gonna happen. What other female player do I want to see? I think Carmella should definitely be there. I mean, we'd like to have the newer ones too, like Lacey Evans. I mean, their female roster right now is pretty small, but at the same time, they don't really use much of it, so they're definitely not the best investment. Well, not that any of them are, really. No, Sushi, I'm not going to get him from the milestones because I would have to spend money for that. I'll get up until the... Not the last milestone, but the one after. The one before. The last one you can reach free, basically. Adam Cole would be nice, Slim, yeah. No IDUD, probably not, because it's too early for that. Game's always about a year behind as far as releasing characters. Takes a long time to make a character and get it approved. Thanks, Vova. Well, our submission ain't that long, Ashley, but if it was longer, there wouldn't be any protect gem to turn left. So the main issue out of this is really the damage output. It's all gem based and it's a showboat, so it's doomed from the start. I would be really surprised if any female character from NXT makes it in the game while they're in NXT. Because, I mean, they can't even put the ones that are in WWE, so I don't expect them to put the ones that are in NXT. All these were nice. Molly Holly was among, like, in the Attitude Era, one of the only ones that could actually wrestle. Along with the Lita and Trish and those, like, you could probably count them on one hand, those that could actually wrestle back then. My defense notoriety? There's no, like, there's one overall score, but it's not defense. It's your overall score for the league. I don't know what I'm at right now. It's increasing every match. Like 763. It's pretty low for now. I normally finish somewhere in like 1300, something like that. Bob and Crash. Bob Ollie was cool. Crash was, again, more comic relief than anything. I could see a Seth Rollins, like Monday Night Messiah, Showboat, something like that. I don't know, Michael. It depends how long it takes me to max the event. I would think so, BML, yeah, probably. Yeah, Mickey James, another one. Who's a good showboat? Well, The Fiend is an awesome one. Godfather is really good. Slick Rick is pretty good. Who else? I'd have to look at my roster. Piper is pretty good. Yeah, it happens all the time. It's because the belt are random, Brando. So you can just save them in case they're useful later on, or just sell them for parts. That's what I do most of the time. And that's the problem, Deputy. Like, they can't do much with them because people are not working on them, but people are not working on them because they don't do much with them. So it's like a vicious circle. Like, it's a lose-lose. Anytime they use them, people complain about it, and I'm not a big fan myself of using them because, again, I don't have that many of them leveled either. I think I got like 2 that are max, and that's it. So, I mean, we never like when we use them, and we never get to use them because, well, nobody leveled them, so. My favorite tag team of all time, well, it used to be the Hardy Boys, but the Attitude Era Hardy Boys. My logs, I don't even know if I was attacked. Yeah, I was attacked 3 times. I won one of those. I usually lose most of my attacks because, like I said, the AI is stupid, so it always plays your character wrong. And this one I was obviously gonna win because he was attacking me with 2 stars. What do you mean the free-to-play being left in the dust? That's pretty much how it always is for every game. Being a free-to-play, you're not supposed to be able to max anything. You're supposed to enjoy part of the game. That's my experience in most games. Again, like I play a bunch of games. I played Raid, I played Supercard, and as a free-to-play, you barely ever can complete anything because otherwise there would be no point for people to spend money. And games, they don't want people to stay free-to-play. They want people to eventually convert to paying customers. So obviously everything is made so that they generate money, and this game is no different for that. What's different is that the value you get for your money is definitely lower than in many other games, but the very definition of a free-to-play game is, actually let me look it up because I don't want to say it wrong. It's free-to-play game are usually not entirely free. Let me look freemium instead, because free-to-play is just another term for freemium. So, there's a pricing strategy by which a product or service is provided free of charge, but money is charged for additional feature, service, or virtual or physical good that expand the functionality of the free version of the software or game. Basically working as intended. You're supposed to be able to play, but not supposed to max anything. Like, I haven't spent much in the last 2 months. Probably less than $50 a month. And I don't really care. Like, I used to get super frustrated when I wouldn't complete stuff because I was spending a lot of money and it pissed me off that I wouldn't be able to complete stuff. But now that I'm barely spending any money, I don't give a shit if I don't complete something because whatever I get, I didn't pay for. So it's the best value I ever got. And it's not costing me a damn thing, and I get rewards left and right for what I can do. It's like night and day. Well, the pulls always suck McKill, but that's not, again, that is definitely not new here. Like pretty much every game that has like loot and stuff like that, it is always shitty. That's, again, how they make their money. What some games have that is better than here, though, is that they have some way that either like, for instance, like Marvel Strike Force, shards are not useless past a certain point. You can always do something with them. Other games, like you're going to have guaranteed way to get something down the line after a couple pulls. I mean, there's way to make pulls better, but odds themselves, they're shitty everywhere. It depends for Rogers. I mean, my my favorite part of the VIP is not the vault. I couldn't care less for the vault. My favorite part of the VIP is being able to use the coaches, which I don't use as much anymore now that I got the Hall of Fame guys. Still, those coaches are really useful. But I really like the extra loot boxes because I don't have hours and hours to farm every day. So I like getting those extra loot boxes. L packs are also healing for more. There's also all the VIP tours that give a lot of points for all the monthly event, and now they even added the VIP prize wall on top of that. So my favorite part of the VIP is not the most obvious stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty bad call, James. Powerhouse Harper is definitely not good. Well, Edge is still good even if you don't have the gear though, Kyle. My favorite Hall of Fame, Michael, is Booker. He's just like super useful. I haven't heard anything about them taking away Kartik, so I'm guessing the license probably lasts a while still. Anderson is better than Nakamura. Tracker Taker is horrible, Gabriel. I don't know, Teshila, like about 25, I think, something like that. Nope, has nothing to do BML. It depends. I play Gear Tactics anytime I have some time left. Like I haven't played in 4 or 5 days right now, and it's just because I don't have any time to do it. I got about like 60 games I bought, but I don't have time to play. I don't really want to burn those blacks right there. Oh. Anytime I face Booker, I have issues getting black. Well, like I said, my issue is more with the value for the money. The way the pool work, they haven't reinvented the damn thing. That's how it is everywhere. It's always shit odds, and they're not going to be increased odds because you spend more. I like if there was some guaranteed stuff. Like I like when they add like you were guaranteed to get some shards along the way when you were making pulls, because you know that after maybe 7 or 8 pulls or so you were guaranteed to get the characters. That I liked. But yeah, the percentage, it's never gonna change whether you spend a lot or less. The free silver definitely pays out better than the paid gold, Kartik. There's no such thing as a free-to-play superstar anymore, Roger, because it used to be a pretty clear-cut list of which are free-to-play characters, which are not. But so many of the paid one have been free-to-play in so many ways. I mean, Booker T Hall of Fame is a free-to-play superstar because he was achievable by a lot of free-to-play characters. So, I mean, what is a free-to-play character these days? 80% of them can be at some point, depending on your roster, how much you played and how much luck you had. So it's really hard to define. Like all of the Hall of Fame except Booker, those are not by any means free to play because they were not achievable free in any way whatsoever, apart from Booker. But other than that, I got Hogan free. Out of multiple events. I didn't pull for Hogan, this Hogan. I pulled for NW Hogan, but Hulkamania Hogan, I got free from a bunch of different events, like 6 events or so. How much did I spend on the game? I don't know. Many, many, many thousands. Probably 60K or something like that. I never was in Wolfpack, McKill. I was in a lot of factions, but I never was in Wolfpack. I have a lot of friends in Wolfpack, though. Yeah, silver is definitely a hell of a lot better, Ashley, for sure. Hey, gold is the only way you can get NWO perfect, but I mean, I heard of 2 people getting him, so I'm not holding my breath. My subscription ran out anyway, and I didn't renew, so. What superstar do I really want but don't have? I'd say probably the 2 that would be the most useful for me would be Hall of Fame Scott Hall, obviously Hall of Fame Brie Bella now, and Guersan, but it would all be for their coaching purposes. They're all obviously good characters. Well, Brie less, but like all is exceptional. Guersan really good as well. But I would get the most use out of their coaching ability. Yeah, Orndorff is horrible indeed, BML. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Pooja. Yeah, you can't use them in League 8 almost. I was told you can only use the key starting at League 10 or 11, I don't remember. Doing pretty good, Ronnie. You got someone that pulled a perfect grade. Well, that's the 3rd one I hear from. Oh, yeah, I remember that, right? Yeah. No, he's not, Ashley. It's probably NWO Perfect that's the rarest. Wolfpack Sting is actually fairly common. Well, fairly, I wouldn't say fairly common, but he, like most of the big roster guys have him because like you can get him from the Showdown, and we all had more than enough shards to get him. Hey, Drox. Yeah, my NW Hogan is not leveled enough to do Showdown, Ronnie. Hey, Raul. You too, Dan. I wish I had Guersan King. That that coaching bonus is pretty sweet, and she's a good character as well. I'm in Grim Creeper now, McKeel. I was. Let me see if I can remember. I started in Drinky Clan. Drinky Clan NXT. I was in Drinky Clan. After that, I was in Haven. After that, I was in Creep Squad. Then I was in Execution, in Grim Creepers, in A New Hope, in Grim Creepers, in Rum and Booty, and Grim again. Actually, I think it's my 3rd time in Grim, not 4th. I think that's about it. I wouldn't remember the dates though. Yeah, I do have King Barrett Deputy. The rarest superstar I have, probably NWO Hogan for. Hey, Beans. Tech Booker is okay, Gabriel. Not anything extraordinary, but he's decent. Didn't scale that well at 4-star. I haven't heard any issue about that, Kamal, no. Yeah, I was like 8 months, I think, in Booty McKill, so yeah, that was probably there. Could be Grimsy, GBL, yeah. That I never used. Like, his only use is pretty much Edge or Doink. Which cane is good? The zombie cane is the best of them. Yeah, Acrobat Stinger is pretty good, yeah. Even better if you got the gear. Yeah, Zombie Undertaker is extremely good deputy, and Trickster Undertaker is pretty good too. I don't like him, but he's pretty good. What's my opinion of next month event? Nobody has a clue what is next month event, so I don't know how I could have an opinion on that. What champions do I have the most fun on? Probably NWO Hogan, then regular Hogan. Zombie Taker, also a lot of fun. Oh, he doesn't have any perks. Well, that'll be an easy win. No, I did one like 6 weeks ago, Kartik. You pulled the 4-star donk now. Nice, King. I don't do guesses, Viren. Too many stuff can change. That's why you never see me post any rumors and shit like that. I don't do guesses. I only deal with facts. Because then you do a guess and then someone mishear the guess and think it's solid, like something that's gonna happen, and then it goes, and then I get 100 message the following day because someone didn't forward the information correctly, and that gave me a hell of a lot more work because people assume stuff. So I don't do guesswork. Yeah, that finger poke of doom is freaking awesome, Kyle. In DX reinvention now. Unlung goes pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I should do a roster update. I didn't do one right now because I got 2 characters in my roster right now that are not mine. Well, 3 with Bree right now because I just did the preview. But I got Showboat Macho Man to do a Forgotten Gem on, and Jake the Snake Roberts. I was waiting to do those 2 before my roster update, but I'll probably do that before. I don't know. Acrobat Shinsuke, that doesn't exist. Acrobat Eddie is pretty cool. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he's gonna have no problem lasting those turns because he's just gonna drain the MP from the opponent and heal. So it doesn't matter for him if it takes longer. Hey, friend. Hey, Magic. Doing pretty good. If you thought Batista was bad last feud, McKill, wait till you see the next one. Next week feud next week feud reward is Showboat DDP. So yeah. I mean, you can finish first and get a 3-star gold Showboat DDP. I mean, he was common 3 years ago, so yeah, I'm sure everyone finishing first is going to be enjoying getting a 3-star gold Showboat DDP. Hopefully that'll get changed by then, like fingers crossed, because oh my god, that's like the shittiest of them all. Like, they haven't announced anything, and they haven't told me anything about it, but that's what I saw from the data miners and from the Intel room. And I mean, I don't remember the last time they were wrong about anything, so that's probably, that means that's what's in the code. Will they change it? I don't know. Hopefully they will, because that's fucking ridiculous. Jake is pretty good, Josh. Like, I never used him, so I'll discover him when I do the Forgotten Gem video. But I heard from many people that he's pretty good. You can, Junaid. That's as simple as that. Trickster Hogan or Trickster Hogan? That looks like a trick question. I'm guessing you mean Trickster Hogan or Powerhouse Hogan, in which case Powerhouse Hogan is better, but they're both exceptionally good. Doing pretty good, Guillermo. Hopefully that's the case, ACL. Well, you normally wouldn't need to change your defense rag. You just put in whatever best team you have. I mean, like I said, even the best defense are going to lose most of the match. You just got to put a team that when people see it, they say, nah, I'll just attack someone else. Like, your defense got to look annoying. Because anyone that attacks you, even the best defense, they're going to beat you. Like, 90% of the time. It's definitely not about the reward, McKill. It's mostly because, like, it's fun to compete at the top. Like, you fight the best. You use the best roster to fight the best roster. That's pretty much the best value there. Like, normally on the rewards, like, the coins are nice. It's usually like 2 million coins, something like that. You'll get tokens, stuff like that. Usually the stuff apart from the card ends up being the best. And the card itself, most of the time, is irrelevant. Like, maybe 1 feud out of 5 I'll get a fuse or something like that. They don't even bother to put fucking 4 stars in them anymore. They're back to 3-star gold shit. I did not play Immortal. I played the DC whatever game that it's a copy of. There's no beta, Junaid, so you can't. How can you not have DDP Showboat, Brando? That's like almost impossible. Hey, Stanley. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Simon. I see ya, great. There you go. I got an extra turn, but I won't get to use it. Well, if you put jobbers rag, you're gonna lose every little bit of notoriety that you're gonna have, because like they're gonna see you and you're gonna be like, oh, bacon, and they're gonna whoop your ass so fast. You definitely don't want to put jobbers in. Mark Henry's actually pretty good. Bulldog's pretty good at 4-star too. My defense are those two guys, Hogan and Mr. T. What? Oh, hey, thanks a lot, Mikhail. That is surely appreciated. Especially with the surgery for my cat. That was fucking expensive. What new WWE game? Do you talk like the whatever arcadey stuff that 2K are coming up with? I don't even remember, like W Backyard, something like that. It looked horrible. No, Simon. The way that they do it when they send us, like this morning, they sent me Bree at 4-star gold, but level 1 and everything. Then I gotta send them a message to say, okay, I recruited the poster. Then at some point later on, which in this case was 12 hours later, they max it themselves to max 4-star gold. Then I do my preview, and then they take her away completely from the account. But I don't max the coin, and I don't max the TP or anything. They will pay me back the HP that I spend doing the preview. Like I gotta write those down. I got a file that I write down how many HP I use, and they pay us back also the coins that we pay to move the trainers around. But we it's our job to keep track of that, because otherwise we're not getting anything back. It wasn't always like that, but yeah. Hey, Marcus. Yeah, Axa is pretty good, Twistin. I haven't used him in forever, but yeah, he's pretty good. Bulldog is another one that I'll be doing a preview not so far down the line. Well, she would be better off being anything else than a showboat for sure, Magic. Yeah, it looks like the deputy. It looks like the bastard child between All Star and Mayhem. Yeah, I never have enough TP and coins, Vera. I'm always short in both. Yeah, Trickster Taker is really good, Albert. NW Hogan is better, Magic. But they're both great. They're both very, very similar as far as output, Gabriel. Personally, I like Jeff a little better than Seth. Hey, Ronak. I think he is tier 2, Ferez. I never really played him. I know he's pretty decent, although his main purpose is as a tag partner for Fandango. But I know he can pull it out on his own too. So either hear that, Jake? Taker Trickster is pretty good at any level, Jose, yeah. Tatanka, yeah. He was among, like, when I thought that this month was gonna be all new gen, Tatanka was one of the guesses I was making to a possible release. But clearly, it didn't turn out to be all new gen, but still. I use the black much more for X-Pac McKill. I never use him, Albert, so I couldn't even tell you which spec I tend to use. Like, Deadman is a really good superstar, but I just hate using him. I don't like him at all. But it's not because he's not good. I just don't like his playstyle. Yeah, indeed, Simon. I stopped playing Supercard about a year and a half ago, maybe two. And Stardust lost a lot of his panache at 4-star. I don't farm TP, Kartik. Like, normally, if I do, I'm gonna use anyone that is gonna be turn 1 depending on what perks are on. But I know, I mean, I barely have time to do my daily stuff, so maybe if I stop answering everyone, I'll have some time to start farming. Edge is really, really good. Zombie Cena's pretty good too. I mean, they're all good, Brendo. Razor's great. I didn't have a COVID pedigree. I didn't have good news either, though. Like, I got bronchitis, which is almost done now. I barely cough anymore. But they actually had me come back for another x-ray because they didn't like something that they were seeing on my lungs. So I went to do other x-rays, which the doctor told me were fine, but then they called me a couple days later to tell me that I had a mass or something on the lungs that looked suspicious, and they didn't know if it was an actual mass or if it was just scar tissue from a past pneumonia or something like that. So now they're sending me do a scan of the lung to see, like, what do I have on the lung. Because I also have the problem that I had some kidney stone for over a year, and they did a lot of x-rays during that period, to the point that I'm at risk of getting a cancer or something like that if I get more x-ray, because I got way too many of them. So that's why they're kind of worried that I got a mass on the lungs right now. It could be absolutely nothing because it's a really small one. It could be just scar tissue or anything. I'm not that worried, just due to the fact that they told me that they asked me to go see to go do the scan, and that they were going to call me back to do it between now and the end of July. So I figure if they would be worried, they probably wouldn't make me wait 2 months to do it. So that's my guess. Hopefully I'm not wrong, because that sucked. Coco Beware would be nice, yeah. Well, Magic, nothing is like, everything they do is on purpose. Like, they don't just throw shit on the wall and see what sticks. Every odd of everything is manually put in, so everything is on purpose. Hey, Fidelio. The best NXT character? Probably Breeze, I guess. I mean, unless you spend a lot of money, you're never going to come close to having 50% of the requirements of events, especially since it changes. Like every time a new character is released, you're behind because it's a new character that's going to be required at some point. So you're never going to come close to 50 unless you spend a lot of money. NWO Macho is better than McIntyre Magic. No, they're not, McKill. Apart from that is because the one doesn't talk to the other, so they have no clue when they give me tests how much I got. I mean, I didn't even know that there was a point where it was getting dangerous. He could be, Marcus. Yeah, that's probably because you got a pretty easy to beat defense rag. So everyone that sees you see you as squishy. Who's my least favorite at 4-star gold that I got? I'd have to check. He is. Mojo's alive. Yeah, Zombie Rock is pretty good, yeah. I don't know if 5 stars coming soon. I wouldn't think so. Like I wouldn't think that it would be any time before the end of the summer, especially now that they're working from home and everything's more complicated. I wouldn't think that it's coming anytime before the end of the summer at the earliest. Well, the purpose, Vera, is not for them to give you good stuff that you won't have to pay for. The whole point is that you don't get anything and you gotta pay for everything. That's how business make money. They don't go and make sure that you can get all you need without spending a dime. It's like if you go to a bar and you get a glass of water, they're not gonna make sure that you got all you need. They're gonna make sure that you get those peanuts, super salty, that are gonna make you want to drink more. None of those are much of a threat, rag. You might not want to drop your notoriety before the reset, Marcus, though. Oh, the survey is the only voice you got, Deputy, so you better fill them for sure. I would think it's 2-star, too soon for a 5-star too. Yeah, Albert, it's because you get those from your faction purchases. The dices you get, like when people in your faction buy store offers, there's a bunch of store offers that when you buy them, it sends dice to people in your faction. That's how that you get them. I haven't checked how much I'm missing for Earthquake. I think I'm missing about 400 or something like that. Well, that's every free-to-play game is like Supercard. Yeah, every free-to-play game are paid to win. That's the whole business model of free-to-play games. They're free-to-play, pay to compete. Why does the game have the dice that we need? Well, they're there so that you get free pulls. That's their purpose from your faction purchases. I haven't watched AEW in quite a while. I got turned off pretty early on. How do you upload good good WWE champion content? Well, you make it and then you upload it on YouTube. Rikishi or X-Pac or Roman and Stardust. None of those four are any threat for anyone with good characters. Well, that's pretty much, again, like that in every game. You'll always have the spenders at the top. No, I'm nowhere near. I didn't pull for carry fire, so I'm super far. It's not today, Sultan. The video said in big ass letter on the bottom that it was gonna be draw on Monday night, not Saturday night. No ID J&M, probably not anytime soon. No, I used Knox McKill. Yeah, even the sports game are like that. It's all about microtransactions. That's all. That's how companies make money these days. I'd say Rammstein probably. Keith Lee is at the top of my list right now. Andy Rose would be good, yeah. I'd probably put Lacey Evans first, though. Not as much Rag since the venue of straps, because he doesn't hit nearly as hard as he used to with straps. Did I, Albert? I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even check the numbers. I wasn't paying attention to the match. I was reading the chat. How much coin do I have? Not a lot. I'm sure there is, Marcus. That's just how they make most of their money these days. I don't know, Fidelio. I wouldn't expect any other Hall of Famer anytime soon, because now we're going to have all 6 colors. Hogan is better, Rag. Yeah, Magic. Yeah, McKill. I can't remember the last time I went to the... Like, most of my game, I just buy the digital download. Yeah, my Mr. T is Max Romesh. I never use him, but he's maxed. I don't know, Rhino. Probably a hell of a lot, because they're growing very, very fast. For those that didn't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger invested 100 million in Scopely like 2 years ago, so he's part owner of the business. Oh, for sure, Ferez. I'm just very, very invested with my channel. If I wasn't passionate about it, I wouldn't do all that I do, like 12 to 14 hours a day. Because YouTube doesn't pay for shit. Yeah, Booker is super good too, Rag, yeah. My favorite, I don't really have a favorite class. I have a specific class I don't like, which is Showboat. But other than that, like, I'd say probably Tech is my second least favorite. But other than that, all four other classes are pretty damn good. Yeah, I mean, the value for your money is definitely my biggest issue for sure, Stanley. Yeah, be like, I'm playing Gear Tactics right now. Really, really fun game. I'm probably going to be posting more about that next week as I get more time. But I do have a bunch of games that I would like to play, and I mean, there's a bunch that are coming. Like Last of Us 2 is coming pretty soon. That's gonna be a must play. We got the Steampunk. That's not Steampunk. Shadowrun is coming soon. Cyberpunk, I mean. So I mean, there's plenty of games coming in that I'll need to play and figure out some way to have time for it. I don't even know anything about Facebook Facebook videos, McKill. I just know that barely anyone uses it. Hey, Metal, it's been a while since I got you on the stream. Not really, Justin. I mean, he's decent defensively, but no point whatsoever. Well, I was never in full-on quarantine, Kartik. I was for a couple days when I waited for my COVID results. But other than that, like, I'm in self-quarantine more than anything, but I'll still go out for groceries and stuff like that. I don't know what's after Genem. They never say. Probably when I'm done with the event, Ramesh. Well, there's a couple things, Ramstein. I'd say the video messaging is pretty cool. Like, I don't have any issues with it myself, but like my daughter, for instance, she misses her friends really, really much. So we installed the Facebook Messenger for Kid and now she's talking with her friends daily with video on the either on her tablet or she'll use the computer. A lot of people are using Zoom, so that's definitely like, if had something like that happened 20 years ago, we would have been totally fucked. But nowadays, with cams and everything, it's a lot easier to stay in touch with people. Like, I have friends of mine that haven't seen their girlfriend for 2 months, because right now, at least here, you're not even allowed to see your girlfriend because you're not allowed to be with anyone that doesn't live with you. And you can get a $1,500 ticket if you're caught with someone you don't live with. So video is pretty much a big deal for everyone these days. You lucky you got you got work, Metal. Most of the people that can still work are doing like fucked up hours. Well, Rag, like I said, it's because the AI always plays character like a dumbass. It's always easier for the player to beat the AI than it is for the AI to beat the player. My top 3 pick, Justin, Keith Lee, Otis would have to be out there, and who would be my third? Probably Adam Cole, I guess. Yeah, that's a game that has a lot of people watching though, McKill. Like big games normally, like Twitch is gonna be the place where they're gonna get the most views. No idea about what the industry pays, Pedri now. Way too small of a market to do anything fancy, McKill. I tried Twitch, too complicated for people. They didn't want to install it. Facebook, I know I'd get 0 view out of there because a lot of the people that watch me often send me message that they lost their account because they didn't link it to Facebook because they don't have a Facebook account. So right off the bat, I'd lose all those viewers because they don't even use Facebook. Well, this sucks. Yeah, I do have other games, but like 98% is going to be Champions, basically. Top 3 favorite for a few, like Hogan is always my favorite. I'll often end up using my NWO Macho Man very often, and Booker is also going to be used very often. This kind of sucks because we're going for the same colors, so I can't get my black because he does get the black every fucking time. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I don't think Shayna's coming anytime soon. Because I'm playing on my computer, Albert, that's why, with an Android emulator. We're gonna get our ass kicked because we couldn't get a fucking black. Hey, thanks, McKeel. Just realized I don't even have my game sound. Yep, we lost. Oh, we got fucked. Hogan's easier to beat if you don't use Hogan, because If you don't have your black on your first turn, you're screwed. Because you're going to be fighting for the same black you can't have. Yeah, it is, Ramesh. What was the gear question, Mike? I didn't see. Oh yeah, the defensive the perk that reduce MP, reduce the MP for whatever source it is, including the gear, including the tag bonus, everything. I'm missing 8 characters, I think. Oh, come on, give me fucking black already. Really? X-Pac is really not that bad to beat. Yeah, it could be 9 now, yeah. Let's get that black. Powerhouse Hogan is better. I don't even know what the Kanan X-Pac tag is. Kevin Nash is much better than Kurt Ramstein. Yeah, he is. It's a pretty good link. I haven't played much with Nash because mine is too low, but I would think they're both very similar as far as output. You're done, Marcelo? I'm probably not too far, I guess. Oh my god, we can't get black again. We are getting so bad boards every time. Let's get a free turn here. It would take me half the time if I could get fucking black every once in a while. I was doing fine before I had Hogan. I was using Hall of Fame Booker and Hall of Fame Eddie. That worked fine as defense. Before that, I was using the Bludgeon Brothers. Oh, you piece of shit. Ah, he dodged. He's probably gonna tag in Nash on his turn. Oh, or be saved by Nash. Take here. Getting over 500 is not hard. Staying over 500 is if you don't have a good defense. Really, Marcus? I don't know why. Must have bugged out or something. No, I don't, Abinash. I haven't pulled for him. Jesus, can I play? Let's finish him. Never seen anything like that, Vera, so I doubt it. How many points are we at? How many do we have left? Oh shit, we're still pretty far. Well, Trickster KO was never that great, so he didn't age better. Rock, I barely ever see any, so I couldn't say. I don't know, Rajnish. Maybe next week. Hey, Baxter. I never pay attention to brawlers or any subtypes. I just pay attention to the class, and even that I don't really care for the classes. I'd wait to fuse him at 3-star gold, yeah. Unless you're really, really far. Well, it looks like it's gonna be another of those matches that is gonna take me 5 fucking turns to get black. It's annoying. I can't have a damn match getting black. Fuck now. It's what, like 10 fucking match that I can't get a fucking black? Get the red since we can get the black. Bad board is all I'm getting, like, all I'm getting. I can't use Hogan yellow move because I haven't leveled the yellow move, Marcus. And then I wouldn't get yellow anyway. I don't give a shit about Booker. I don't want to use Booker. It's just bad boards. I can get bad boards using anyone. No, NW Hogan is not better than Powerhouse Hogan. Probably gonna lose this one. Maybe not. My Hall of Fame Eddie is not maxed. It's just shit board over and over. Regardless or who I use, if I get a shit board, I'm gonna get fucked. Problem is not Hogan, it's the board. I didn't watch McKill. I barely have time to watch shows anymore. My Andrade is like unleveled 4-star silver. Ricochet is max, but I don't like him for Showdown. Then I'd get screwed. I wouldn't get blue. I'd have the same issue. I watched the first episode of The Taker. I haven't watched the second one yet. Hey, look at that. We do have black. Oh, that gave him a 5 though. Which he didn't take. Oh, Zostin is so damn boring to use. And so slow. That'd be much better for, yeah. Pretty good, Jose, you. I'm gonna go grab a drink, I'll be right back. Right. Yeah, much less cough, Jose. Still a little, but not a lot. And we got black. I like using Hogan better. And we even got a free turn. Trickster match was better, but they're both good. Yeah, he got exploded. Yeah, I do, Jose. It's in my links in the all videos. Hey, extra turn again. Yeah, it's pretty good, Marcelo, yeah. I'll switch the 5% damage from Lita and put in Big Show instead. Well, the hell is he? Oh, there he is. Not very high, so it's only 20%, but I'll take it. We got Andrade, Booker. Oh, go with Andrade. Don't think I ever faced an Andrade in Showdown. Probably quite a bit of damage. Yeah, he is, Jose. Look how stupid the AI is. Totally played the character wrong. Increase the multipliers before he puts out the multipliers. I only have Sting and Triple H on Mr. T since I don't plan on ever tagging him in. It doesn't always do that, Marcelo, though. Yeah, not too bad, Carnage. Yeah, I remember that, Albert. No idea what you just said, Andre. I can do better than that for you, Justin. Just get the link. All right, here it is. You can check that link, Justin. It's the tier list. It'll show you all the characters there that are worth spending resources on. Hi, Andre. Thanks, Ronnie. Oh, you kicked out. That is pretty rare. And now we'll get stun lock. You piece of shit. Not a lot of options. Org is pretty cool. Well, Zombie Austin is among the top. He's just not efficient for a lot of stuff because he's slow. See you, Ronnie. Doesn't matter whether you wait or do them right away, Deputy is gonna have no impact on the outcome. My favorite finisher is gotta be the finger poke of doom from NWO Hogan. That's the best move in the game. I don't know, Andre, probably because he's among the biggest name there ever was as far as wrestling goes. Yeah. No ID, Kartik. What gear would I like to see? I would love to see an American Badass gear that he actually has long hair. Like the early American Badass gimmick. I can't believe they made gear for that and it was still short hair gear. Probably not Benno. If it is, probably not until a year from now. He's good, not great football. We're getting close to maxing the event. Yeah, Slick Rick doesn't need a boost. Yeah, Sting is a better option for one. I never do Prane, no. He's not leveled. We don't have black. Extra turn. Still can't do much about it though. Now he's gonna get the black, I guess. Yeah, Kartik. Hogan's the best, Andre. With the Fiend, Albert, yeah, they were like completely destroyed. Sure, good way to save HP for sure, Juan. I don't, Ronnie. I spent 3,000 bucks on getting surgery for my cat, so that was more important. You do, grats, man. Hey, Christian. Good morning. How do you say in German, like Guten Tag, something like that? I'm picking up some words because there's a lot of German bands that I listen to, so Guten Tag, yeah. Add the first part. Danke. Fun fact, I got a German last name. because I'm originally from the northern France, close to Germany. So my dad's actually born in Germany. Well, on a French military base in Germany. They changed Eddie Trickster moves. Not that I know of. Haven't heard anything about that, Albert. As far as I know, they're exactly the same as when I did the preview. In the Air Force, my dad spent many years. Well, he didn't have a choice anyway. It was mandatory back then. He was in the military. He was a paratrooper. Yeah, Mutter is a song from Rammstein. Rammstein, by the way, is my mother's favorite band. Which is pretty rare for 68 years old. The monkey flip is now the Three Amigos, and the tornado DDT is the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Let me check. Is apparently they changed the name. It's the same moves, they just changed the name. Oh well. She does, Christian. No, I don't have Mr. Perfect and NWO Prene. Still haven't reached 400 super. Damn. I don't even know what I'm at. Usually I finish somewhere around 1300 or so. Didn't Lean the Man get the singer from Rammstein? Didn't he get COVID early on? Like right when it started? I did, Eric. It's a decent amount of damage, yeah. just wait. We need to do at least one more. Yeah. Let's do the double Hall of Famer. Thanks, Fidelia. Yeah, Albert, that was pretty funny. I don't know if they fixed him since, because I don't have him, so I can't check. I bet we're gonna have issues getting black here, so let's use that. I'll fill my red at least. I'll be able to use red next turn. Who's B, Ashley? Yeah, it is indeed, Pranay. At least from the intel we got so far. Hey, Suresh. Yes, Rivets. I've been playing for a little over 2 hours part. He's probably gonna tag. And he's a goner. Who's the best and worst Hall of Fame? I'd say the best all-around Hall of Famer is probably Booker T, because he's just useful at everything. The worst, I'd say, is probably the upcoming Brie Bella. I did not roll. I tried AEW early on and I just couldn't get on board. Yeah, she's basically a trickster Andre with protect gem instead of botch, which is kind of ironic because like botch would have been appropriate for Bree. I think we need one more match. Let me just double check. Yeah, one more match. Yeah, I would definitely love to have her as a coach for sure, Benno. And I haven't heard that name in a long time, Srivats. Best and worst zombie? Worst, probably Zombie Nakamura, maybe? Unless I'm forgetting someone. Best, it depends. My favorite one is Zombie Taker, but I guess probably Zombie Rock or Zombie Austin are better just because they can stun lock you forever. I listen to a lot of different bands, Rammstein. I mostly listen to Scandinavian melodic metal, heavy metal. I actually got like on my channel, I got a playlist G Music that is shared. That is my playlist when I play the game or when I feud and stuff like that. There's a lot of Scandinavian melodic heavy metal in there. No, Guersan, I'm almost done. This just maxed the event. Now I gotta do my 6 matches for the regular Showdown to get extra Showdown coins. Giveaway winner, like the video set on the bottom, is gonna be Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna go do the, whoop, it's not there, it's on career. Men's Showdown, so we gotta do those 6 matches. Did I buy my daily stuff here? Yeah. Let's do those 2. I didn't even know Benny was having a stream. No, it's not. Well, actually, let's use it. I don't care. No, he's not Vera. It's damn annoying part. Like, I needed to get a kit to open up my pool, and I had to go to the hardware store to get that, and I had to wait an hour outside on this, like right on the sun, before I could get into the store. So that's annoying. I liked back when you could just go to a store, buy what you want, and go back home. Now, every time you go to a store for whatever, it's an hour wait outside. That's annoying. And I couldn't find any way to get it, like any place that delivered. Even Amazon didn't have any. I would use her, like, I swap my coaches all the time. Hogan would be someone I could use it on, yeah. No, she's not William. She's gonna be a top coach, not a top character. Got her back. That's definitely some easy target. Prene right there. I like bands like Nightwish too. Like who else? Arch Enemy, pretty good. Drawing a blank. Check. Amon Amart. Amarant, I really like. Sabaton, really good. Managarm. I actually like Hollywood Undead too. Definitely not the same kind of music, but I really like Hollywood Undead. Big fan of Slipknot, obviously. Hailstorm, Temperance, Hammerfall, all those bands. I actually lost one match through Vets. Hey Drew. Sting, Undertaker is horrible, Vera. I love Metallica too, but like nothing past 99. I forgot that they always... Yeah, you're right, Super. I forget that they always bring you back to the wrong one. Yeah, definitely more on the unknown side of bands, ACL, yeah. Before I was using Hogan and Mr. T, I was using Booker T and Eddie. Before that, I was using the Bludgeon Brothers. I don't think so, Judah, no, because character takes a year to get in the game, and they wouldn't get him because they were like they were dating back 12 years or 10 or 12 years ago, and back then they were like mid-carders, so I don't see them ever getting in a game regardless. Yeah, nothing after the Black Album, Albert. I always forget that during an event you gotta manually go do, because it doesn't bring you to the right spot after each match. Very, very little ACL. Before I was using the Bludgeon Brothers, I was using Harper and a random dude. Yeah, I do, Albert. I actually saw Megadeth in show many years ago. Again, those are two bands that I don't like much after the 2000s. It's morely in the 90s. I did not, Judah, no. Engineer. CL Marcelo. None of those are really that great at 4-star. Randy's not that bad if you got Rezar to train him, which obviously you do if he's within those 3 choices. But yeah, Stardust and Rezar don't really scale that well at 4-star. They're not bad, but they're not great. Pretty middle of the pack. She did, Albert. She did. My hair too. I saw some Dross, yeah. Doing pretty good, I think, Munir. Oh, again! He did that the last time. Probably Hogan Pranay. That didn't save you. It is, Guillermo. At least it's pretty rare. I don't think anyone would tell you they would have picked her D-Ross. I'm sure WWE picked her because she was supposed to be inducted, and obviously everything is set in motion months and months ahead. So that was probably all decided before the Hall of Fame ceremony was postponed. It was probably to have something to do with the ceremony. No black. A rat tail. Haven't seen any of those since the 80s. Well, again, we're not getting any black. Hey, we got black. Well, now that we don't need it, so let's get rid of power gems instead. Took us so long to get our black that we just lost half our HP. Oh, we lost all our HP. I'm not sure at what time it resets, Mooney. I never know if it's 2 AM or 3 AM because I'm always asleep by then. I just started really late tonight because I worked on the Brie preview, so I started doing Showdown really late. I'm probably gonna make him 4-star gold Guersan, yeah. But just because the tokens make it free to upgrade, not because I need it. You never got your coins last week? You should have opened a ticket. Should have got them like Monday, at worst. Again, no black. Now we do. It does a lot less when you got the trainer that reduced the modifiers. But it ain't gonna save him. They don't talk about it many years, so I wouldn't know. Can't say it did a dent either, because most of the people screaming about the spending ban also scream that they never spent anything in the first place, so that's not gonna do much. That's more being on a ban by default than actively being in it. It really depends, Carlos. Like the last 2 months, spent about 50 bucks. Other than that, I've had months that I spent 500. I've had months that I spent 3,000. It depends. I don't spend much anymore. I don't even remember what it is, Albert. The Davy Boy is better than Bam Bam. There's no clear-cut King Munir. There's a bunch that are really good. Yes, Guillermo, I never tried him. He's among the guys that I'll eventually do a video about. But I hear that he's pretty decent at 4-star, yeah. I think that filled or Showdown. We'll go double check to be sure. This one is maxed. And oh no, this one I can get one more match. Best acrobat? Tough to say. Zombie Taker, Andrade, Ricochet, they're pretty strong. Well, X-Pac is not anywhere near the top anymore. He lost most of his usefulness when they introduced the straps and everything. X-Pac's problem is that he doesn't hit hard. Like, you'll never see him do above 150k or something like that. Well, anytime you got someone with armor, he doesn't do jack shit. Neither of them are much harsh. Like, Booker T. Showboat is a great defensive guy, but you never really need a defensive guy. All right, now we maxed all these events. All right, well, now we're done, so we don't have anything left to do. We gotta wait for the reset and hope we're gonna get enough coins so that is gonna be completed on the morning. So that is all, guys, and I'm gonna go to bed because it's almost 2 a.m. and my daughter is gonna be up at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning regardless. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys around. See ya. G out. Ciao.